Did you know the Nazca Booby is the largest booby in the Galapagos? With its snowy white body, bold black wingtips, and orange bill, it forms a striking figure against the sea and sky. Join me as we explore the fascinating world of the Nazca Booby. Adults of this species are large and powerfully built, measuring around 81 to 92 centimeters in length, with the wingspan stretching up to 1.5 meters. They typically weigh between 1.5 and 2.3 kilograms, with males slightly smaller and lighter than females. Their plumage consists of contrasting white bodies set against jet black flight feathers and tail. The face and bill stand out in soft pastel tones. The bill is long, pointed, and a pale orange or pinkish hue, often with a subtle yellow tinge near the base. Their eyes are a vivid yellow, framed by a dark mask that gives them a bold, almost mischievous expression. In contrast, juveniles are far less showy. Chicks hatch covered in soft white down, which gradually turns grayish-brown as they grow. Immature birds wear a coat of mottled brown with white plumage, with darker wings and tail, a camouflage that helps them blend into rocky nesting sites. Their bills are grey or brownish rather than orange, and their eyes are a duller shade, shifting to bright yellow as they mature. The Nazca Booby's distribution centers around the eastern tropical Pacific. Its range centers around the open ocean waters surrounding the Galapagos Islands, where some of the world's largest colonies are found. It also breeds on several remote islands scattered across the eastern Pacific. These include Malpalo Island off Colombia, Clipperton Island southwest of Mexico, and a few smaller islands near the coasts of Peru and Ecuador. Outside of the breeding season, these seabirds spend months roaming the open ocean, gliding effortlessly over vast stretches of tropical and subtropical waters. The Nazca Booby lives where land and ocean meet. Its colonies are found on rocky cliffs, flat coastal plateaus, and sparsely vegetated slopes where the ground is open and free of tall plants that could block their takeoffs and landings. These seabirds favor arid, sun-baked islands with little more than loose stones and sand. Their nests are shallow scrapes in the ground, often marked by a ring of pebbles or guano. At sea, the Nazca Booby's true home lies above the open ocean, far from shore. Here they soar on long, stiff wings over warm, nutrient-rich waters. The Nazca Booby is a master hunter of the open sea. Its diet is made up almost entirely of small schooling fish and squid caught in the warm, nutrient-rich waters of the eastern tropical Pacific. They often target species like flying fish, sardines, and anchovies, plunging headfirst into the ocean from heights of up to 30 meters. On the ground, these birds walk upright on large webbed feet, rocking slightly side to side with each step. Their gait may seem awkward, but it's steady and deliberate and well suited to the rocky, uneven surfaces of their island colonies. In the air, however, the Nazca Booby transforms. With long, narrow wings stretching up to 1.5 meters across, it glides effortlessly on ocean winds. These birds are masters of dynamic soaring, using the energy of rising air currents over the sea to travel vast distances with barely a wing beat. When hunting, they shift from glider to missile, diving headfirst from the sky into the water below, folding their wings tight and hitting the surface at high speed to catch fish beneath the waves. On the ocean's surface, they're surprisingly buoyant, able to float and rest between dives, their waterproof plumage keeping them dry and light. For the Nazca Booby, grooming isn't just about appearance, it's essential for survival. Living in the harsh sun and salt of the open ocean, their plumage must remain perfectly waterproof and flexible. Each day they devote long periods to preening, using their bills to smooth and align every feather. With careful strokes they spread oil from a gland near the base of the tail, a natural waterproofing that keeps their feathers sleek and buoyant. Preening also strengthens bonds between mates. Allopreening or mutual grooming is common among breeding pairs who gently clean each other's head and neck feathers. These tender moments reinforce trust and help maintain the pair bond through the long breeding season. In the intense heat of the islands, Nazca Boobies also engage in bill wiping and stretching behaviors, flicking their bills against the ground or preening in the shade to stay cool. The breeding season brings the Nazca Booby back to the sun-baked islands of the eastern Pacific. Courtship is a lively display of ritual and rhythm. Males present small stones or twigs, offer sky-pointing displays with their bills lifted high, and emit soft whistles to attract a mate. Once a pair forms, they often remain together for multiple breeding seasons, returning to the same nesting site year after year. The female lays 1 or 2 chalky white eggs directly on the bare ground, usually in a shallow scrape lined with pebbles or guano. Both parents share the duties of incubation, carefully balancing the eggs on their webbed feet to shield them from the hot surface below. After about 4 to 5 months, the surviving chick fledges, its brown juvenile plumage still a far cry from the clean white of adulthood. Yet under the watchful care of its parents, it soon learns to fly, to hunt, and to master the sea winds that define the life of a Nazca Booby. These birds use a mixture of calls and body language to communicate. Boobies use bill threats, bowing motions, and wing-spreading displays to signal aggression or defend territory, preventing fights before they start. Parents and chicks communicate through soft peeps and squawks, helping them recognize each other amid the noise of hundreds of neighbors. Even after fledging, young birds respond to the familiar voice of their parents, a bond that guides them through their earliest days at sea. In the intense heat of their island colonies, Nazca Boobies rely on a few key behaviors to keep their body temperature under control. One of the most common is gular fluttering, which is a rapid vibration of the thin skin of the throat. With their bills open and their throats quivering, the birds increase evaporative cooling, allowing heat to escape quickly without the effort of heavy panting. On hot days, entire groups of boobies can be seen performing this subtle but effective cooling technique. They also regulate heat by spreading their wings backwards and stretching them out from the body. This posture exposes more surface area to moving air, helping dissipate excess heat. It also lifts the wings away from the sun-baked ground, reducing the buildup of heat in the flight feathers. If you've enjoyed learning about this remarkable bird, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the natural world.